Hey, it's Pete. Let's do some 92 score. My original love affair of buying packs of cards. Didn't hurt that they were 33 cents a piece. 33 cents a pack. Jay Howell. Scott Ruskin of the Expos. Kevin Bass. Swing there. Pete O'Brien. I like that one. I like this. The shades. He's catching the ball. Jared Ongleton. Greg Harris. It's a nice shot there. Mark Knudsen. Pedro Guerrero. Much respect to all the Pietros out there. Greg Maddux on the Cubs. That's good to see. Frank Tanana. Look at that. Look at that small print going back to the 70s. Gotta love it. Mark Davidson. Lenny Harris. Longtime, very accomplished pinch hitter. Cecil Fielder. That was a good one. I always like this card. Rafael Palmeiro. I think the photographer was in the masses of people who couldn't stand Palmeiro's personality. He takes a big swing and a miss there. There's Chris Sabo. Is he going to miss that? Is he going to ground it right in the... Send it straight in the ground. And there's Andre Dawson. I like that one. I know he felt like he was getting older at this point in his career, but I like this card. Still, no, 31 home runs. It's pretty close to the league lead that year because Hojo was in the 30s to lead the league. So Andre Dawson, his knees were still holding up at this point, I guess. Hey, we're getting the prime Cubs here. Prime Hall of Fame Cubs. Ryan Sandberg. And Craig Maddux is in there. Scott Coolbaugh. Frank Viola. Another, only the 80s. Still, Frank Viola pitched for a long time. Played a lot of games. Viola and Tanana. I wonder if they're ever on the same team. I'll have to look that up. Willie McGee on the with the throwback New York Giants uniforms. Love those. Lee Stevens. Jose De Jesus. Jared Ongleton. Greg Harris again. Dave Righetti, now a closer at this point in his career. Yeah, he really racked up the saves over his career. Jose Lind. Don Slott. I have a Don Slott in here. Bob Scanlon. Mike Valeri. Hitting our Pirates catchers in one pack. Rick Aguilera. Fine closer himself. 42 saves in the World Series year. Jeff Reardon, who was called Home Run Reardon around that time because I think he kind of knocked them out of the playoffs, maybe. And Jack McDowell, who... When did he win a Cy Young? I have no clue. Maybe it's that year. I have no idea what's going on. All right, that'll do it. Couldn't have been that year with that ERA. All right, that'll do it. No, it won't do it. I can't count the number of cards I'm opening. Insert edit there. Gary Tettleton. Lance Johnson. It's just so many cards per pack, it's hard to keep track. Mel Hall. Bill Sampson with a nice Expos uni. Ken Williams. The white unis are good, but those blues, real nice. Al E. Newman. Mariano Duncan. Paul Lawson-Mucker. Gino Petralli. Been getting a few Gino Petrallis lately. Barry Jones. Proving me right with that blue uni. Gary Redus, first base. How was he as a player? Looks like he could field. Might have been more of a backup. Steve Decker, probably backup to, I guess Jeff King was he at third or first at that time? Mike Moore. Vicente Palacios. Another Palacios on the Pirates. Brett Saberhagen. And Jeff Montgomery. That's good. Starter, closer, and then they've got a very similar shot. That's cool. All right. That will do it. Have a good one.